Today we're going to talk about texture. What is texture? Let's think about that. Yes, texture is the way something feels. So you can feel your shirt. Everybody feel your shirt. What does that feel like? Now, everybody feel your hair. What does that feel like? Everything has a different feel to it. That's what texture is. But in art, texture can also just be the way it looks like it feels. For instance, here's some different textures that I drew. This texture of this circle looks like maybe it's spiky or pokey or prickly. That isn't really pokey. If I put my finger on it, it's not going to poke me. It just looks like it. Artists can be magicians. We can create illusions. This one might look kind of fluffy or maybe even wiry. And this one maybe looks squishy or fuzzy. They all look like they feel different, but they don't really feel different. If I close my eyes, pretty much all feel like just a piece of paper. Let's go outside and find some different textures.
This tree bark is rough. This moss, it's kind of fuzzy. I wonder what this will feel like. Kind of fluffy? Yeah. So many textures all around.
Open your sketchbook to the next blank page and write the word texture. I'll pause the video so that you can write the word texture in your sketchbook. Now draw a rectangle under the word texture. Next, draw a big plus sign in the middle of your rectangle. It should look like this. We are ready to draw 4 different textures. Let's look at some lines. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to repeat that short curved line to make a bumpy texture. Repeating a line or a shape creates a texture. Let's do another. A spiral. I wonder what that will look like it feels like. Maybe fluffy. Zigzag. Let's repeat that line. It looks pointy or prickly. Let's try a shape. Let's see. What does that feel like? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think that feels like. Let's try a more advanced texture exercise. Turn to the next blank page and with a pencil lightly sketch 4 circles. Think of a line or a shape that you want to repeat. This time go around the edge of the circle. Continue making smaller and smaller circles and fill in all the little empty spaces to really make an effective texture. What would you call this texture? This time, choose a different kind of writing implement. I'm using a thinner pen here and an S line, but still going around in that circle, following the edge to make a different texture. What texture do you think this looks like? Now it's your turn to try to create some different textures. You're going to repeat a line or shape, but when you switch texture, you might want to use a different writing implement, like a crayon or a marker. And don't forget, like I'm doing in this purple fuzzy ball, you can change value. That makes it a little more realistic. I wanted to show you a drawing that had texture in it. Landscapes lend themselves very nicely to using texture. Here's a landscape that a student made, and another one, lots of texture. But you can also do close-ups, really cool close-up using texture. And here's an abstract geometric texture drawing. Now look at this crazy surreal drawing of a hand where every finger has a different texture. I hope you had fun creating different textures. They're called visual textures. If they don't actually feel that way, they just look like they feel that way. Good job. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, do it now and click the thumbs up.